Just documenting evidence. This woman, she's not that great of a person. I don't really know her last name. I think it's Mackenzie or McKinsky, I think is her last name. But to add insult to injury, I'm just calling her Sherri Ray Harriet because she's in cahoots with Judas. But anyhow, I went ahead and sent her this message because basically everything I said here is true. I said, I'm not sure why you're defending / helping Judas Ray. He told me a couple months ago he thought you were plotting to steal Bill's land, that you were sabotaging your loans so you could stay at Bill's till you can figure out how to take it over, which is true. And he's not the only one. I've heard that from a few other people. And then I heard through the grapevine that he told someone else a week ago that he still believes that you are still after their property and that someone needs to keep an eye on you. Don't know if that's true, but I know he likes to start rumors also. So there's that also. He likes to stir the pot. He likes to create problems. Part of that narcissism crap that he has. So be careful who you side with. I trusted him way more and way longer than I should have. People tried to warn me for years, and now I'm suffering because I didn't listen. So I'd watch my back if I were you. I won't try to warn you any further, just this once. He's a snake in the grass for sure, a wolf in sheep's clothing. Just keep one eye open. Oh, by the way, thank you. When you first came down, he thought he was going to monkey branch to you, so he started to show his true colors. Again, that's when he started backstabbing and sabotaging me more than before, which is also true. So thank you for helping to wake me up. I thought he was my friend, but he was just using me. I would have said something sooner, but I didn't want to sabotage myself. Needed to get rid of him or get him off my land. I'm just happy he's gone. He's your problem now, not mine. He's a good liar, so I suspect it will take some time for you to see through him, just as it took me several years myself. Good luck. But the thing with it is she's not any better than he is. And if she is, not by much. So, that's my documentation on her. Now, Sarah. I don't know that I've already done a documentation on Sarah, but let's go ahead and do it anyway. Okay. So, Sarah basically was ignoring me. So, I ended up having to send it to her on Facebook, and then she responded. So I said, I got someone interested in your camper. What's your plans? I think you need to come get your things, take them back to St. Louis. I'm cleaning house, trying to start over with a clean slate. She goes, I can't do anything with the Jeep until I get a title. Oh, yeah, that's back up here. August, rent is due again. So, to store your things. If you PayPal me again, make sure you use send to friend option this time. Otherwise, I will have to charge you the transaction fee this time. David Ray said you are gifting him your Jeep. Is this true? If so, I will charge him to store it. or he has to move it because he has to find a new place to live. So anyway, that was back in May. I can't do anything with the Jeep until I get the title, blah, blah, blah. I do not recognize that person. Oh, yeah, this person. That was basically Elizabeth. She used to live on the land. So anyways, I asked her if she recognized that person. She should have recognized her. But anyways, I'm planning to get a cheap little piece of property. But there are a lot of factors to play and many things up in the air here at the moment. I'm kind of trying to do the same. Okay, so David Ray Judas lied. You did not gift or donate him the Jeep. Okay. Judas and I are officially done. As you know, the situation has been dying a slow, dark dance of death for some time now. He put the final nail in the coffin over the nails in the coffin over the last 6 months to a year. So I'm liquidating everything. Not sure if the new girl is going to show up or not, which she is, but you know, basically, people have following through issues. A lot of people say they're gonna show up, they don't show up. A lot of people say they're gonna do shit, they don't do shit if they do show up, you know. So it's like, I've had that problem, and Sarah's one of them. You know, she came, she did a little bit of stuff in the beginning, and then she quit on me because she didn't agree on how things need to be done. Well, it's my land, you're living here for free. If you don't like the way I run things, then you need to go somewhere else. You know, either do what's expected of you or vamonos, right? And I wasn't that hard on people. Actually, I'm too nice. What the heck? Prime. I thought they were slower than that. Anyway. Looks like these two trucks are running together though. Interesting. Give me a minute. I'm a truck driver. I'm passing these slower trucks. But yeah, basically I've been too nice and too lax. And these people, these fucking losers, just walk all over me. Treat me like shit. So that's why I'm pretty much done doing the whole sustainable community bull crap. I found out that 95% of sustainable communities or intentional communities fail. And now I understand why. Because most of the people that join your community are losers. Alright, anyway. So I'm liquidating everything. Not sure if the new girl's coming up or not. They keep pushing back the date. Oh, girls. Because, yeah, it was also another girl. So I'm just getting rid of my liabilities at this point, including but not limited to Judas, which is why I sold all my animals. I don't know if I'm staying or going. If my realtor finds me land with a house, I'm selling this one to Austin or the highest bidder. That's why I suggested you get your things. See, I'm being nice to this stupid bitch, and she's also a backstabber. just like Judas. In fact, they conspired and colluded against me back in 2019 and also here recently. I don't know. Oh, I already said that. If you renew the rent and I sell the land, I will relocate your things with me and make sure they are secure. Meanwhile, I am working on Kaplinger, so I'll probably live there till I find another property with a house, with land and a house. I miss having a house. I'm done with the sustainable community, intentional community living. It doesn't work, but at least I tried. Moving on to the next chapter in my life. Good luck. Hope all is well. Oh, I almost forgot. Go back and watch the video again. It's Elizabeth, the one that was on the land that accused you guys of doing crack shit on the land. The one with the dog Bella. If I stay here, I'll just hire someone to build an Earthship. Let's call it good. So I gave her a link. I think this is my liquidating page, but it doesn't exist anymore. Well, it does, but it's hidden. DD&D is dead. I'm regrouping and rebranding. Do not contact David Ray Judas Harriet. He no longer represents me in any fashion. He no longer speaks for me in any way, shape, or form. Thanks, Kano. So, she never responded. She never told me anything about Judas relocating her stuff for her. Nothing, right? Neither does Judas. I just have to find this shit out for myself. So I go back to the back of the land, and I'm doing my daily routines, and I see that these pipes that I had in front of Sarah's camper were moved. So out of curiosity, I started investigating why they were moved, and I looked in the camper, and all of Sarah's stuff was moved. It was relocated. It was empty, basically. And so I sent her this message. I assume you and David Ray have some sort of an arrangement, since he has cleaned out your camper and relocated your stuff that was in your camper. I assume he is taking your Jeep and camper also. You have a dresser and a bed in the box truck, also a refrigerator and a recliner. Do you want me to send them with him also? Let me know. The box truck is locked up, so he doesn't have access to it. I will have to be present for him to access the box truck. Yes, I would like my dresser, my mattress, and easy chair from the box truck. I did tell you that I don't plan to take the camper off the property back when I paid you for it. Okay, just making sure. Now, Judas never made arrangements with me while I was in town, so he tried accessing the box truck while I was out of town. Since she was relocating her stuff, I went ahead and let Josh start putting his stuff in the box truck on one side, because she only had like 4 items, 5 technically, in the box truck. So I was like, yeah, put your stuff on that side. Her stuff will be on this side. We'll lock it up. Everything will be safe. So anyways, Judas wanted access to her things while I was out of town. And Josh was like, well, actually he was gonna work with him, but then he started getting an attitude, and so Josh said, you know what, you can go fork off and come back when Kano's in town. But he didn't even do that. But that's down the line. So she says, I need my dresser out of the box truck today. Please make that happen so we can avoid any further hassle. I'm still paid up until the middle of August for a space which you have relocated my items from and now given access to third party for space I prepaid you for, all caps. Now, I told her a long time ago that I needed that box truck back. And she also had her shit in the kitchen camper, and that I was going to get, I needed to get her stuff out of the kitchen camper, and I was going to rebox everything for her and put it all in her camper, everything that'll fit anyways. So I'm not sure where all that evidence is, but it's back here somewhere. January. This might be it. I'm working on the kitchen camper now. Looks like there are 2 banana boxes worth of seeds. Oh. If it's yours, then I'll let you collect it when you get here. Mostly because I don't know whose is what, and David Ray refuses to help me. Alright, yeah. So here is, she paid me storage, she paid me the rent, but she paid me wrong. She didn't send it as a friend, and therefore I had to pay a $28 fee that I should have billed her for, but I didn't. I shouldn't have to pay that fee, and I'll let it slide this time. Yeah, see, I didn't even charge her. for all the shit she had in the kitchen camper. And I didn't charge her for having to clean it up. So, I'm not sure where I told her that I needed to have the box truck back, but I know I told her. Maybe it was on Facebook. I'll have to go back and look. Star message. Yeah, so this happened in March. Basically, I came home to a bunch of sick and dead goats, and he knew they were sick, and he probably knew they were dead, and he just let them die. He didn't care. He just didn't give a shit. Didn't do nothing about it. Didn't tell me anything about it, nothing. But later I found out through 2 or 3 other people that he knew they were sick, and he just basically let them die. Because he claimed it was my fault that they were sick. And so he just let them die. Yeah, again. It happened in 2019 also. Yeah, see, he claimed number 16 was sick when it got there. Well, actually, I don't think any of the Kikos were sick. But nonetheless, the Nigerians got pink eye and they all died. Well, not all of them. 3 died and 4 were sick. Right? Yeah. And I got a video on that too. Just go back to March. The beginning of March, I got a video on that. Yeah, I came home to 3 dead goats and 4 sick goats. If I didn't come home when I did, I would have lost half the herd. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this place or not, but if I do, I need a new farmhand and or business partner. So if you know anyone who's interested, let me know. I'm also looking to join someone else's tribe, so that might be an option too. Alright, so anyway, I don't remember when or where we talked about moving her stuff into her camper from the box truck and the kitchen. Maybe it was on Facebook, but I remember having a conversation, so nonetheless. So we're back here again. And maybe we talked about it on the phone. I can't remember. Well, I cannot get access to the box truck today. My mom now has the only key. The other key got broke. Yeah, Josh couldn't get the thing open and he broke the key. But there won't be any hassle. I will make sure your stuff gets transferred securely, which I did. We had discussed the box truck storage before. You agreed to have me start moving your stuff from the kitchen camper and the box truck to your camper. And I did that labor without pay, as well as clean up your filth in the kitchen camper without pay. The only thing left in the box truck was your bed, your dresser, fridge, and recliner. I hadn't got everything moved to your camper yet per our agreement. I only let the new guy put his stuff in the box truck because you had already made other arrangements. Judas could have came to me before I left to relocate your things, but he didn't. So it will have to wait until my mom returns, because she now has the only key, since the other key got broken. I later found out there was no other key, so we ended up having to, actually we didn't have to cut the lock. Josh took a hammer to the padlock and broke the padlock. So now the padlock doesn't even work. As for the funds, I can reimburse you the difference minus the fee, since you paid me using the wrong method, resulting in me having to pay the fee that was unnecessary. I never made or held you accountable for that fee, even though it should have not been. So technically you haven't paid for the full amount. As for the all caps exclaiming, oh, here's my rest area. Hang on a second.
Take the first exit on the right. You have reached your destination.
Why should I be parking now? But the Dixie truck stops around the corner. I can always go there if there's no parking here. The Dixie almost always has parking. Nope, there's a parking space. I'll take this one instead. This'll work. Yeah, maybe I'll get out and do a foraging and exploring video for my free food and medicine. YouTube. Got to do my post-trip inspection. I don't actually need to do a physical post-trip because I just got out of the shop. Food. I'm hauling food. I gotta put my bill lading number on this, or at least the last four. 7366. Alright. Where was I? Go back to my logbook. Alright, that took 1 minute. As for the all caps exclaiming that you paid me for, again, technically you still owe me the difference after the fee that I never held you accountable for. Plus, you freeloaded off of me for 2 years and talked trash on me behind my back. So I doubt you have any reason to be upset. I have been more than fair and more than kind. You and David Ray Judas have been backbiting and backstabbing me since 2019, but I turned the other cheek as best I could. Not anymore. If you have an issue with that, call my lawyer. Meanwhile, your stuff is safe and secure. Judas will have access to it once my mother gets down there. P.S. If I had known Judas was going to relocate your junk along with his trash, I wouldn't have wasted my time moving your stuff out of his camper, the kitchen camper. He never lifted a finger helping me clean up after you, so maybe I should send you and him a bill. Furthermore, you should have notified me you was going to have him move your things instead of going behind my back as usual. But good riddance to you both. Okay, so that was June 28th. Judas's last day was July 1st. Let's go back. Yeah, he sends this stupid bullshit. You have my prayers. May all who seek shelter at your place find safety and peace. He's trying to paint himself as a wonderful savior, kind of God complex type person, when he's actually a lying, backstabbing, sabotaging son of a bitch. But anyways, actually his mom was pretty cool, so I can't call him that. Anyhow, so July 2nd, I said, I guess it never rained today. It looks like it's supposed to rain tomorrow. So I will put Sarah's stuff out Monday for you to come back and get it out of the driveway. Because I told him that I was going to do this prior to Here it is. I will put Sarah's stuff in the driveway when I return, and you will be notified to come and get it. It is supposed to rain tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. And he says, I will pass your message on to Sarah, as I will not be returning to the farm. So, I said, I told Judas that I will be putting the remainder of your things in the driveway for him. In the driveway for him to come and pick up tomorrow, since it was supposed to rain today. But he said he's not coming to get it. So I will have to take your things over there when I get a chance. But I'm not going over there right away, for it is a toxic environment over there right now. Meanwhile, your stuff is safe and secure. I will send pictures and video if necessary to prove so. I will be going over there in a week or two with the cops to address other issues, so I will take your things over there at that time. Again, I will provide proof that your things are safe and secure and will be delivered in a safe and secure fashion. After that time, we are done with one another, you and me. She said, sounds like a plan. So, here is the pictures of me delivering her crap, where Judas is storing their shit. Safe and secure. Think I'm good. Okay, that's it. Your things have been delivered. It's Judas's problem now. So now I'm done with that stupid bitch. So yeah. And you can go back to a couple days ago to see the video. Sarah's junk. 3 days ago, I did a video on it. So, yeah. Alright, well, I guess that's it. I'll document some more crap here in a minute. I need to document some other stuff. 2 other people, I believe. And then some more Judas activity. Because we went over there to get mine and my mother's keys that he had taken with him. He should have left them behind, but no, he took them with him. And there was a bunch of keys. He had the keys to our storage, keys to our vehicles, keys to my mom's camper, the whole 9 yards. And he just took them with him. He also took, I got some of it because I caught him. He took some of my paperwork with business and personal information on it. I don't know what he was planning on doing with it, but he had no business taking my paperwork with my information on it. He should have left that behind. But no, he wasn't planning on doing that. He was planning on taking it, along with all of our keys that we had entrusted in him, along with some other tools that he was using but did not belong to him. And then he stole my batteries from my solar panels. He stole pots, flower pots. I can't even remember everything he stole. But he stole a bunch of stuff. A lot of it was, penny ante stuff. But he basically took anything that he deemed valuable that he thought he could get away with stealing. So, including but not limited to our three-legged goat and her baby. So, we're still working on getting our stuff back. We'll probably never see it, but yeah. Okay, bye.